Hey guys, so last time it was kind of a really sudden cutoff. That's because we stopped in the middle of the dungeon. We got a sweet, dank-assed wind crystal, which means that this run is suddenly not a total loss. Like, at this point, I don't give a fuck about anything. That trap that Sonic just got onto was a poison trap. You need, like, an antidote herb in order to make it go away. But it's not too detrimental. It's taking off 2 HP for every time we move. I don't know why it looks like it's 4, but it's just 2. At this point I decided it's best to just stand and wait for it to run out. And then you're gonna gain health back. Fucking slam trap. You gain health back just by walking around. So it's not too big of a deal. I mean, it's a bigger deal if you're low on health, but beyond that, it's alright. That fucking balloon is stalking us. And I know, okay. Whenever a monster enters the room that you're in, the Quinn, in this case Sonic, will try and go after that monster. I knew for a fact that he could not live on 16 HP fighting a balloon. So you can call your monster back into the bag so that he won't fight. And then using the binding ball made this balloon stay still just long enough for me to be able to get away. So we were able to escape. And with that, the aesthetic, the look, changes. Suddenly we're no longer in a tower. We're in a grassy tower. I don't know what made it grow grass inside, but I'm not about to ask questions. I'm not complaining. Okay, that's a Manova. Manovas are special in that when you hit them, they have the chance to branch off and create another of themselves. And Sonic's fucking dead. So as I was saying, Manova break off. Now, the copy of themselves isn't as strong, isn't as tough. Like, if you hit it once or twice, it's gonna go down, it's gonna die. But the attack is the exact same. So you've got 3 things attacking you that are all really strong, so I figured it was worth it to just use the wind crystal and warp out. And the music is all celebratory and happy because you came back without dying. Oh, hi, Frisky. Hi, Mom. I'm selling some items. When you get home, you're allowed to sell items immediately. You could sell them in the town. A first shop, you can sell them. Any shop, really, you can sell things. But you can sell them when you just get home in case you have like a plan in your head. Whenever you come home from fighting, it's highly recommended you save the pita fruit that you have, at least one, a sword if you have one, and a shield if you have one. That way you have enough protection for the next time you go in the dungeon. Also, if you have a wind crystal, take it with you. Save any wind crystals you have, because this game is unpredictable. It's a roguelike. Look at that. Over 1,500 bucks. Look at that. Of course, because you only take up to 5 items and familiars with you when entering the tower. Go to the general store and sell everything you don't need. If you're not taking items to the tower, you can always leave them with me. I'll keep them in the safe. You can leave up to 10 items in our home safe. You must be tired. Get some sleep. I don't know if that stays true when you upgrade your house. I feel like you get more space, but I could be entirely wrong. You might just have only 10. That'd be kind of mean to the game to do that, but you know. So, it's our first time coming back, fresh out of the tower, without dying. I'm proud of me. First things first, we're going to put the noise egg into its own little space in the monster shed. And hatch it. It's the egg of noise. If you hatch the egg, then unless you do something such as sell the monster, you will not be able to place any other monster in the same spot. This isn't a big deal in the very beginning of the game when they're so hard to come by anyway. Look at our noise baby. Look at it. Now, aside from Sonic, like Sonic's just the special one. Aside from Sonic, monster colors match their type. So because this noise is a green wind type, it's green. It looks kind of green. And I'm gonna let people on Patreon go ahead and name it, because that's kind of their thing. By the way, Mr. Isaac, who lives in front of the pond, just dropped by. He seemed to be somewhat troubled. Frisky, could you not talk to him and find out what's on his mind? Yes, sure. I'm off to the tower, Mom. Give me my fruit. Give it. What is it? I'm gonna go ahead and save. Is there anything else? No, there's nothing else. We did it. It's our first time finally having money, so let's get some shit done. First, let's talk to Mr. Isaac. Oh my god, I broke Guru's oil pot. The windmill won't work without it. This windmill is used to grind wheat. For 100 years, this windmill has been so useful for the townspeople. But all of a sudden, its wings stopped. All we need to do is pour some of Guru's oil on the axle, but I broke Guru's oil pot. The magic pot produces Guru's oil on its own. You can't make Guru's oil without Guru's oil pot. Please stop. A legend says that when Guru's oil pot was found, there was another pot at the 15th floor of the tower as well. But the 15th floor of the tower is a place where few have reached. Frisky, let me ask you, do you think you could go for me? I'll give you a reward, of course. Like, I'm going anyway, so I'll go and get it for you. What, you said you'd go? Oh, thank you. And this dude. I got training in the West because I wanted to start an octopus ball restaurant. When I came back, I could not get flour. I thought it was strange and I came here. Just listen to the Isaac guy's story, will you? Like, that was his way of saying, I want flour, but I can't get any. Guess what we could finally do? We can finally donate to Nico. I give her a solid 100. Because 1,000 is too much. That's a lot. It's almost everything. Oh look, this guy tried to beat me up. Nico Southey, here I am. I, Ghost Road, have come to you. So this guy's like a playboy, that's his thing. By the way, did this dummy make a donation to the fountain? He donated 100. Well then, I shall donate 101. Wow, thank you. Well, will you excuse me, lady? And he just leaves. He called me lady. Like, what are these choices? I hate both of these. What is a doodly? I picked that one because, I mean, that's less awful than the first. You should be a little nicer to her. It's hard to find another one as cute as this one. They tried. The translation team tried. Now my favorite thing. Yes, we're gonna do my favorite thing. My favorite thing in this whole game. We're going to the restaurant. We can finally buy things. Look at that sweet song. Hi, Patty. I would like something to eat. Really? You want something to eat? Then please sit there. What would you like? So, there are... Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 pages of food. And through this LP, I'm going to go through each and every item. Because everything has a descriptor. And for the most part, everything makes me feel really hungry. Like, someone put love and time into descriptors. So we picked rice. Yes, it's rice. Like, the first one's pretty, it's lackluster. I'm gonna come in and order something else. Let's see. Rice, not even my pet back home will eat that. Patty, I've changed my mind. I'll have what I always have. Okay, the special, right? And Patty, add some of your love to that. Right. I love this. Look at this. She's so fucking fed up. She doesn't give a shit. She's like, this piece of fuck just comes in here, but whatever. I have to give him what he wants because he ordered it and we need money. Fucker. Well, 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 if it isn't Frisky. I never expected you to be eating out. You never know. Patty, keep a close eye on him so that he doesn't escape without paying. Like, fucking shut up, you weirdo. Are you calling me a weirdo? I mean, I literally just called you weirdo. The bill comes to 20 bucks. And so you have the option to pay. Say, admit you don't have enough money to pay. Or run away. But more on that in a second. I'm gonna step on his food. What are you doing? Stepping on my food like that? Are you doing it just to make me mad? You're making me sick! Get out of my sight! Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. But yeah, you have 3 choices. I always choose to pay, normally. The other 2 give you interesting little animations, though. But because rice was so meh in its description, I go ahead and just get soybeans too. I have the money for it. 1 order natto soybeans coming up. Natto is an actual dish in Japan that apparently tastes awful, depending. The fermented soybean dish natto reflects the heart of Mansabaya. I hear they do not eat this on the western side of the land. But as far as I'm concerned, although my parents come from the west, they both eat natto, and thus, I was brought up eating natto. Natto is a real thing. It's made from fermented soybean, like it says, and it's really gross. Like, in my opinion. He says the same shit he did before. But it's not, it's an acquired taste, I guess? Frisky, it's you. Fancy meeting you here. By the way, can humans eat that? Patty, listen to this guy. He's talking shit about your food. No, I'm not implying anything against the restaurant food. Will you please leave? Darn. Frisky, I'll get back at you for this. And then he fucking leaves and it's great. Fuck you, Gosh. I hope you choke on a dick. The bill comes to 30G. I'll show the other ones off in another... I guess, like, yeah, in the next couple. I'll show you what they do. This is a very town-centric episode, I'm realizing. It's okay. So next, we show off... Oh, yeah. Showing off things you can buy. So in the general store, you're not gonna find anything that you want to take into the tower with you. These are, most of the items are things that are for decorating your house, and things that are grayed out are things that you cannot get until you upgrade your house to a certain point. So this is all decorative. Even the clothes, the good vest and stuff, they don't do anything. They just, I mean, it's just flavor, I guess, for your heart. But the Aura Bike and the boost are really cool. They help you get around town faster. The Aura Bike is fast, and then the... what's it called? The booster helps you move faster. Those last couple of items are just things that you can give the girls in town. And, I mean, the rubber duck is for your sister. But the items at the bottom are things you can give to the young ladies in town to make them like you more. I don't know if it makes too much of a difference, but... Talking to her dad triggers her coming in the house. Hey, Nico. This is the scariest fucking sprite I've ever seen in my life. Look at this! Look at this! And she lets you know how much more gold you need to, donate before the next step in her quest line goes on. So she needs over 2,000. Hi there, Puffy Lips. What a bad day having a barbarian like you talk to me. Who's the barbarian, I ask. I heard the rumor from my brother Gosh. So that's the thing with her character. Everything she knows of you, she hears from her shitty brother who hates you. So it's not that she personally is a dick. It's just that her brother is a dick. Her brother is a big dick and tells her a bunch of lies about you. And since we're kind of running out of time, I figure why not go to the fortune teller. This was my favorite part when I played this when I was little. Because the music is pretty. It's the beginning music. So let's get our fortune read. I can see that your personality has great depth. What would you like me to look into today? I figure I'm gonna go in order. We'll do an order. So on my love life. Ha! You're still young. Naturally, this is what you want to know. Alright, relax and answer my questions. Would you like to play outside if weather is good? I like video games a lot, so no. Would you like the woman to be a family-oriented person? I like family, so sure. Do you believe making something yourself will lead to greater joy? Yeah, most likely. Funny to say so yourself, but do you consider yourself spoiled? Now, I'm reading this for me, right? I mean, I haven't... Yeah... I've gotten enough to get by, so I consider that being spoiled. Sort of. To you, is being a good cook a prerequisite for a lover? Nah. Ha! I can see the person coming for you. That woman is a bit on the vicious side, but is very kind-hearted. You could say she's a healthy and pretty woman. That's so generic, let's try more. To have her notice you, you must support her dream. You might think of her as a hard-to-handle tomboy. In fact, she thinks so herself. But deep inside, there is no doubt she is very much a lady. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. Pay special attention to that. Is there anything else you'd like to know? Nah, I'm leaving. So her speech changes for every girl that you end up getting depending on that little questionnaire. That was Nico's, in case you didn't guess. So in order to get to finish Nico's quest, you have to support her dream, which is getting a new fountain in the town. Each girl has a different quest. Until you finish those quests, I mean, the girls aren't going to be finished. So that's it for this part. Oh, I accidentally saved the wrong space. But that's it for this part. And for right now, until I get a little bit of feedback, this is going to be the last post-recording episode that I do.